Hello and welcome! Today I wanted to discuss, within the new 26.3 snapshot, some furniture building tips using the cushion. Based on the newest Minecraft announcement video, they announced a new block, which is the cushion. And some people are complaining, saying that it looks too modded, but that's not what we're here to discuss today. Today we are here as a builder to discuss its building capabilities. And here we have the first build that I made using the cushions, which is just a very simple cat tree created by placing a cushion on the ground, one on a fence, and then one on a double fence, imitating the cat tree that I have made in my Forever world. It's really an improved version of that cat tree by placing these that actually can be sat on properly with the way that they're entity blocks, and I was hoping it would get rid of the problem of cats floating above the carpet. And they do float a lot less noticeably, but they still do float a little bit when on the fence one. But on the ground, the cats kind of just blend into it a little bit, as if they're laying perfectly within the cushion. Next, for the furniture tips, is a couch. Now this one is made by placing stairs the normal way that most people would do couches, and then I just added some trapdoors to make it look nicer. But you can actually place cushions along the corners of the stairs, and this will effectively make it a couch that you can actually sit on properly, as intended. Now, my next idea for utilizing the cushions was actually inspired by another YouTuber, Rowan, and in his video where he was talking about cushions, he made a bathtub, which was this design, where he found out you can actually waterlog the cushions so that you can actually sit within your bathtub. And I took it a step further, and I just kind of made this bigger design of a bathtub slash maybe a hot tub, even where you kind of look more centered naturally when you sit in it in the centered block. Also because it bothered me that the tap thing was not centered on that design. Another build idea utilizing the cushions is a throne for a king, fit for a giant king even, which was made pretty much a pretty normal way for making chairs using slabs and trapdoors, but then you just place the cushions down on it and you effectively have a chair you can actually sit on. But if you want a chair that actually fits more naturally within your world compared to the size of everything else, you use shelves by turning them outwards, and then you just put a trapdoor down in the middle and you set a cushion on that. And now you have a chair that you can actually sit on, perfectly sized for your Minecraft avatar. Now I'm sure you're probably wondering what this whole setup is, because it's been shown multiple times and me trying to sit on the others. And what I did was took a bed and I took white cushions and laid them out so that it looks like there's actual pillows. Because I like the pillows, but they never look like there's actual pillows on the bed, in my opinion, and I still think this design could be improved upon quite a bit, maybe with another bit of wool down here with another cushion on top of that, using a wool slab to just extend the bed a little bit, because it makes it look short, but it does in fact look like cushions, and now you could just sit on your bed whenever you want to, instead of having to only sleep in it. Additionally, this is a little bit tall, but I probably could have lowered it. I made this dining table set up where I took trapdoors, entirely trapdoors and fences, and I made these chairs that you can actually sit in while you eat at the table. And I think this would be great for any roleplay servers where you have like meeting halls, such as the Evil Empire in Crosscraft. Or the Good Empire, both of them, but meeting halls and stuff with the kind of regal look to these chairs. I think that the cushions overall are great for things like chairs. I love that these have actually been added. It's a feature I never thought Minecraft would actually get. Now, I have this, which was one of the first that I made, which is a swing. And it's not the best design out there. The chains are not attached, as you can clearly see, but it doesn't move, but I think it's not horrible either. It's great as a decoration for worlds, and I especially like the look of it with a cherry tree. Now, when I took that idea, and then I decided to improve upon it by adding this setup, which is a porch swing that I have made before using spruce. And you can see, oh, the chains are actually attached. And if you I'm gonna have to fix that. But the chains are actually attached to this one because it's not top slabs or anything, and it lowers down to it. But if you crouch and you place some cushions like so, you can actually sit on it, and I think it looks great. When this update comes out, I 100% want to make something like this for my intros in my Forever World videos to sit on while I talk. But all in all, these are just some furniture tips that I have regarding the cushions so far, and I'm sure people will come up with a lot more cool designs when the update actually comes, and as more snapshots improve and drop. But I think for now, there's a lot you could do with these cushions, and I really do love how they're set up. You could probably even make like a guillotine or something using cushions. I feel like the sky's really the limit when it comes to these things. But yeah, you should also totally share any interesting stuff that you make with the cushions in the snapshot. And tell me what you think about the ones I made and how they could be improved below.